Okay, so before our flight lesson today, a quick shout out to North Carolina. ACC basketball, excellent. Michael Jordan, awesome. Vinegar-based barbecue, yum. Excellent golf courses, good fishing on the Outer Banks, nice breeze, we'll get back to that later. And good universities. Research triangle, you must have a lot of smart people out there. So with all that brain power, isn't it time to claim an invention that's really yours? License plates that say first in flight? That's like if Edison had first turned on his light bulb in Charlotte, then North Carolina would be what, first in light? So granted, North Carolina contributed something to the history of flight, primarily wind. So U.S. Weather Service had recommended Kitty Hawk to the Wright brothers, and they went to North Carolina for a little extra lift, and maybe to catch a few rays at the beach. But they flew for less than 1 minute, so it was hardly sustained flight. So how and where did first in flight really happen? Well, the Wright brothers were born and raised in Dayton, Ohio. So they were accomplished printers and bike manufacturers. But what really intrigued them was flight. So through a set of ingenious wind tunnel experiments in Dayton, in 1901 and 1902, they fine-tuned things like lift, drag, and steering that were very important to the early stages of flight. Then in late 1903, they did make their famous trip to Kitty Hawk for their less than 1 minute flights. They had packed up all their plane parts onto a train from Dayton, Ohio. Fortunately, no charges for carry-ons back then. But where did sustained flight really happen? That was back in their hometown of Dayton. So in 1904 and 1905, they perfected the design and steering of their aircraft and easily passed the 1 minute mark, flying up to 1 hour at a time over the prairies in Dayton. But don't believe me about the Wright brothers in Dayton. People much more important than me know the score. So where's our country's National Air Force Museum located? Dayton, Ohio. And what's one of the U.S.'s largest Air Force bases? Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton. And which city hosts the Aviation Heritage National Historical Park? Dayton. And which city hosts a large state university named after the Wright brothers, Wright State University? Dayton. So give it up, North Carolina. Switch out those plates. You've got great universities, smart people. Take credit for your own invention. All you've really got now is North Carolina, the windy state. If you say much more than that, you just got a lot of hot air.